You know, I've worked with hundreds of HVAC businesses and comfort advisors over the year, and there's one consistent theme I hear from both. The first is the frustration when a comfort advisor is not able to price the job while they're at the kitchen table in the home. As you know, if that doesn't happen, the probability of closing is very low. And then from the sales manager, it's the ability to control gross margin dollars and how the jobs are sold, and how difficult it is to update the pricing when updates come along. I'd like to introduce you to the Pro Comfort Advisor, ProCom for short. First of all, this is an in-home selling system. And for the sales managers, this is a management system that will give you complete control over managing your gross profit dollars per job. Let me show you how it works. First of all, setting it up is a snap. Your company's set up. When you get the program, you simply put in your company information. You have calculation defaults for your labor rates, for your gross profit dollars per hour that you're after, as well as your additional margins that you're looking on for your commission percentage, your warranty, and your promotional items. Then you'll set up your tax defaults depending upon how you do your taxing in your area. There's several different methods to do so it'll fit your area. And financing defaults. You can set the financing defaults all at once for everybody or on the fly depending upon the program you use. It's a very flexible program. Then finally, your logos. Putting in your logos is as simple as pointing, right-clicking, and inserting a picture. Changes in a snap. Just that easy. And then, of course, your equipment notes, the paragraph 1, 2, and 3 for your legal terms and conditions, and what you want your printed proposal to say. All of your equipment models are imported into the system ahead of time. All we need is an Excel sheet that says make, model, and price. And we'll set everything up for you. So when you receive it, it'll be set up with your logo, your pricing. All we need to do is go in and adjust your margins and you're ready to sell. You can literally go into each specific model. For example, here we'll go to SLP98V, and that'll bring up that line of furnaces. From here, globally, we put in a 40% gross margin. And as you can see on the right-hand side of this screen behind me, you'll see what the gross profit dollars per job we're looking at making. For example, we're looking at gross profit dollars of $2,032. Well, let's say we want to bump that up to 45%. All you have to do is go 0.45, tab, and as you can see, we added about $400 across the board just that fast. The exciting thing about this is just that fast is going to push all of those pricing out to all of your comfort advisors in the field as soon as their tablets or PCs hit a hotspot. That's the fascinating thing about this and the exciting thing for sales managers in controlling the price and the gross profit dollars. When it comes to your accessories, all of this again is imported. From this page you can go in and see where your gross profit dollars are by category. Everything's there. At the kitchen table you can build any type of a system your customer wants as long as it's in the program. Rebates and discounts, this is where you can house them all and select best, better, good, and base, what equipment that would apply to, so that you minimize the possibility of A, making a mistake and mispricing on the job, or B, omitting a rebate that a customer may have qualified for. Matched system. One big challenge was to make sure that the systems that were sold were actually matched properly. The sales manager, whoever sets this up, has the opportunity to pre-select the equipment that our comfort advisors can select, greatly minimizing the possibility of mistakes. Now let's go back to the main menu and take a look at what the field units are going to look like. Now your comfort advisors, they can use either an iPad or a regular PC in the field. They are able to sell with the proper pricing within the gross margin parameters that you gave them. So if we were going to sell a new proposal or a job, I'm just going to go to a new proposal, would set it up for the customer. I'm just going to put test 2, and of course we would fill in the rest of the customer information. Once that's finished, we'll go to select equipment. And it's as simple as this. I'm going to go with the matches, and I'll show you how the matches work, or you can build these independent of that. So if I go to the matches, I'm going to define what I want. It's an air conditioner. Let's say it's a 3-ton. The coil direction, let's go with an upflow cased coil. The heating type is gas. Whoops. And the furnace size, let's say it's 90,000 BTU. and it is an upflow horizontal. Now, all of the match systems in that size and that category will pre-populate. So at this point, all I need to do is simply go down the list. I'm going to pick this as my best. Then my better is going to be the SL280. See what our other options are. My good is here. And then finally, my base will be this one here. Now the next step is to reveal the 4 systems that we built for that customer along with the price. And it's just that simple. Now as we move along, as you can see, we have a best, better, good, and base along with the price. As you go down, you can add enhancements such as dehumidifiers, ERVs, germicidal lamps, and as you select these, or thermostats, or filters, you can actually put different categories. For example, all of these germicidal lamps, the best, you probably want the best, and you want something maybe not as good for the better, and then for the good system, something a little bit of a lesser quality that's reflected in the price. And you can do that tier method of the pricing as you move along. Now, oftentimes we run into situations where there needs to be additions to the installation, right? Well, this program accommodates for that with a lot of different categories, as I'll show you in a moment. The drop-down menu that you can edit and add to and modify. As you can see, the drop-down menu has right now demolition, design modification, ductwork, miscellaneous. And as you get in here to do this, relocating over 5 feet, for example, you select that, and then you just add another addition as seen fit. Let's say we also need to go with the ductwork, and we're going to put a new return air plenum in. And let's add one more here just for fun. Say it's a supply to unfinished basement. I'm going to put 2. Yes, you can actually add per feet for piping and things like that. And we're going to enter that. So every bit of that adds to the price. And then once you're finished, you simply go back to the equipment selection, and the additional work for the job is put right in here under Install Additions. Now when the customer decides they want to take a closer look at the best, better, good, or base, all you have to do is go down and select, and it'll bring up a more detailed presentation so that you can explain to the customer how this system is going to satisfy everything on their list of goals. Once you do that, if the customer wants to see what a different combination would cost, you can literally click in on this page and select a different combination system, if you will, so that the price and features are more of a fit for the customer. Once they decide the system that they want, then you simply print the proposal, add any notes that you may want the installers to know. Say this is a note. That'll go and be included in the install report. That'll go back to your field people. You can immediately email the proposal, the install report right back to the office, and print everything out at the kitchen tables. I can tell you with absolute certainty that this program was built by sales managers and comfort advisors for sales managers and comfort advisors of the HVAC industry. It would be our pleasure to coordinate a personal, private presentation so that you can get your hands around this program and check it out. And if it makes sense, we can discuss getting you and your company involved. We look forward to working with you and your team real soon. Until then, take care.